You're watching a video review by the TransformersMatrix.com crew.
Alright guys, welcome back. Optibotimus and Soundwave coming to you. His guitar, I'm going to set that off. So let me talk about some of the articulation since I didn't get to it in part 1. The head will rotate a full 360 degrees. But it's kind of hard because it's this big gigantic backpack thing he has. His arms also will rotate. They also kind of move like this. They don't move up. He can't move his arms up. That's about it. I mean, unless you went like this and then it forces his head to go back. So other than that, his arms really can't do much of that. They can bend down though, if you can see that. There's 2 joints on the elbow and they rotate and all that jazz. Pretty good. Jazz. He rotates at the waist, part of the transformation, and his legs are wibble wobble. Woo woo! Look at me. They they bend at the waist, or at the hip. They bend at the knee. They rotate at the knee. They do this at the knee. His feet don't do jack shit except for kind of hang out there. Aside from the fact that they're really loose, I mean, like I said, he is a nice display-looking robot. He's just too bulky. He's really kind of large and kind of obnoxious to a degree. The hindrances of his arm kind of aggravates me. The articulation of the animated figure has been outstanding so far, so I can't complain too much. However, this guy, because he's so bulky, he can't do much of anything. And this arm looks like it actually extends a little bit further than that one. This arm does. But aside from that, like I said, display purposes, he's really cool looking. Playability, he lacks some just because of the sheer bulk and hugeness of this guy. Obviously a fan favorite being Soundwave. He will be a fan favorite for some time, but he's also relatively small. When it comes down to the sizing for this, as you can see, I'm going to pull out deluxe class, and you can't even see it. There's deluxe class Lockdown. It's kind of ridiculous, but Lockdown's also a ridiculously big figure, just a kind of Megatron. I mean, he's far and away tall. Here is Ratchet, who is also taller than he is. So, and Ratchet is one of the smaller Autobots. I mean, not even from the top here to it just doesn't scale properly. So obviously I have a problem with that. But as I said, display purposes, really cool looking. I really like the front and how it is very, very much in line with G1. And I think it's fantastic. You can't have a cassette player obviously anymore because they don't exist. Overall, I do recommend the figure. One cool thing as well, he's got Laserbeak has these little pegs. He's got holes on this side, so you can take this, peg that in there, kind of hold it, bring it up like so, rotate that around, and playing Guitar Hero. Really kind of cool looking. I really like the way that this looks. I'm happy with the looks of it. I just wish it was a little bit bigger and the legs were a little bit tighter. A little bit bigger, not in terms of bulkiness. His bulkiness is a little bit too big. But overall, I do recommend this figure. Pick him up. So now we're going to transform him back. This can be kind of a bugger at times. So just take that. You got the head here. Flip the head right back into that section. Lower the chest piece. Again, it accordions down, so just accordion it back lower. Take the wheels and put those off to the sides. Tuck the hands away. Come over to the side here and just kind of line that up. You fold in at the elbows to line this back up properly. Fold up, rotate down. Fold up, rotate down. Just kind of leave it like so for now. Kind of wiggle it into place where it's supposed to be. Nice and tight. His legs are a little bit too far out. There we go. So, again, retarded legs, fold that up, rotate the waist. You should still be able to. You could do it anytime, really. Now that you have that, you're going to rotate and spin to get that back into place. And then you just slide that little guy and line up all the pegs. It's just going to sit there for now. It's not going to be too terribly tight in there. So again, you have the leg like this with the foot extended out. You rotate it. Oh wait, you rotate and you fold it back just like so. Then you just bring them together, and that will allow you to just lock everything tightly into place theoretically, just like so. Take these front sections, which you probably should do first. Just separate that, rotate those little two guys right up into place. Take the back panel, or the bottom panel, rotate that down, and that tucks underneath like so. And providing I keep everything tight except for the side, soundwave, guys. Even cooler in vehicle mode. And his guitar just chills right there. Kind of looks like, I mean, these kind of look like old California cars, kind of, where they would always carry the surfboard. So if Laserbeak was a surfboard, that'd be a little bit cooler, I guess, and look better than a retardedly big guitar, which obviously would not work, but whatever, right? But you wouldn't be able to, I guess you could drive without having that get in the way. But there you guys have animated deluxe Soundwave. Stay tuned. I do have a couple of the reviews that I am excited to get to. So stay tuned. This is Optibotimus saying adios.